Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video we will talk about the 10 things to do in Singapore. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for future updates. Singapore may be one of the world's most expensive cities, but it also has a long list of other accolades: cleanest, best planned, and possibly most entertaining. The Lion City boasts the world's largest rooftop infinity pool, the world's first nocturnal animal safari park, centuries-old temples, and, of course, some of the world's best food. There are also beautiful gardens, stunning architecture, world-class performance venues, and bustling commercial areas. The city-state combines old and new, ancient and modern, in an interesting way. Following Singapore's safe management practices and SG Clean certification criteria, most of the attractions have reopened safely after the pandemic. Keep reading for our recommendations for the greatest things to do in Singapore. Number 10. Gardens by the Bay. This is, without a doubt, Singapore's most popular tourist destination. The variety of flora on show, as well as the inventive ways in which they are displayed, is breathtaking. The cloud forest, located in one section of the conservatory, is designed to resemble the cool, moist ecosystem of the tropical highlands. It contains a treetop promenade and a 114-foot, indoor waterfall that is frequently photographed. Number 9. National Gallery Singapore. National Gallery Singapore is the largest public collection of modern art in Southeast Asia with over 9,000 works. It's set between two stunning national landmarks, City Hall and the former Supreme Court of the United States. Some tourists spend a half day, or more, walking through the museum's numerous galleries. Consider going on a weekday and purchasing your tickets in advance online to avoid lineups. Number 8. Kampong Glam. Do you consider yourself a hipster? Or maybe you're a committed Muslim? Do you like avant-garde modern art or traditional Arab handicrafts? Do you only want to take a picture for Instagram, or do you want to understand more about this historic district, from its red light past to its religious significance? Or maybe you just want a slice of the legendary rich and good cake shop's delectable Kaya Swiss roll. This charmingly unique enclave is for you if you answered yes to any of these questions. The Muslim sector of Singapore dates back to the 1800s, although it has developed and altered over time, integrating religious and historical elements with a contemporary perspective on the city-state. Number 7. Jewel Changi Airport. It may seem strange to advise passengers to spend time in an airport, but Jewel Changi is no ordinary airport. It consistently ranks first in our Reader's Choice Awards Best Airport list. The transportation hub also includes a Moshe Safdie-designed shopping, dining, and entertainment complex with a natural theme. The Rain Vortex, a 7-story tall indoor waterfall, an indoor forest with suspended walkways and approximately 300 stores are among the project's features. For travelers on layovers, this is a game changer. Because it's so popular, and so worthwhile, 20 airlines will allow you check-in a full 24 hours ahead of time merely to make the most of your time inside. Number 6. The Intan. The Intan is a private residence that holds one of Singapore's most significant Peranakan artifact collections. Alvin Yap, the shop's owner, has spent more than 30 years collecting 1,500 Peranakan artifacts, including Kasset Manik, ornate beaded slippers worn by Straits Chinese women, and beautiful floral patterned enamel tiffin carriers. Yap's post-war home is a work of love, as evidenced by the care with which he has meticulously organized every square inch of it. Appointments are required for all visits. Number 5. Pulau Ubin. The granite quarries on this island were once well known. Residents began to leave as they closed down in the 1970s and jobs diminished. Today, the island is home to less than 50 people who have opted to remain for the sake of maintaining the old way of life. That is also why people like to go there. Stepping onto Pulau Ubin is like stepping back in time to how Singapore used to be decades ago. Even getting there is a trip back in time. From Changi Point Ferry Terminal, you take a 10-minute voyage on a chugging boom boat. Even for those with limited funds, this is a worthwhile experience, and it's the ideal day excursion for those interested in seeing a different era of Singapore's history or experiencing its wild side. Number 4. Merlion Park. The 28-foot Merlion statue, a half-fish, half-lion stone carving that sprays water into Marina Bay, can be found on this promenade overlooking Marina Bay. The fish represents Singapore's beginnings as a fishing town, while the lion head refers to Singapura, which is Malay for Lion City. It was built in 1972 and is now one of the most popular tourist sites in the country, so plan accordingly. Number 3. Marina Bay Sands. This one is for the rich and famous. If you have the funds, you can do anything from eat at a Michelin-starred restaurant to take in the view from the sky park. Perhaps Singapore's most recognizable structure is the huge Moshe Safdie-designed mall, casino, convention center, and hotel. The Art Science Museum, Singapore's most forward-thinking, and the 57-story high sky park, Singapore's best, are both must-sees. Number 2. Haw Par Villa. This 8-acre outdoor art park is odd yet a feast for the eyes, regardless of whether it is manicured or untamed. It was founded in the 1930s by tiger balm inventor and philanthropist Boon Haw, who commissioned over 1,000 intricate sculptures and dioramas to educate traditional Chinese values, before the arrival of television and the internet. It was popular and bustling back then, but it has gotten less so over time. And, while it has lost some of its sheen, this simply adds to its attractiveness and raw feel. What you get here is an unadulterated, in-your-face lesson on Chinese principles and culture, that isn't hidden behind velvet ropes or glass panels, and isn't clogged with visitors. Also worth noting, this Asian cultural park claims to be the world's last of its kind, though it's hard to believe there were ever many like it. Number 1. St. Andrews Cathedral. This massive, wedding cake-like monument in the heart of Singapore's civic district is one of the area's oldest and most imposing structures, with its neo-Gothic design topped by a simple spire. The structure is surrounded by park grounds, making it stand out as a haven in the middle of a bustling city. This is Singapore's largest cathedral, as well as the country's oldest Anglican church. It's a treasure trove for history, culture, and architecture enthusiasts. Here are a couple more. Thian Hock Keng. Thian Hock Keng Temple, also known as Thian Phu Temple, is the oldest Buddhist temple in Singapore. The intricate construction was constructed without the use of a single nail in the traditional southern Chinese style. With its dragon and phoenix sculptures and Fukian-style broken porcelain roof ridges, it's now totally repaired and a feast for the eyes. Most portions of the temple are off-limits to photography, and if you try to take one, you'll almost certainly get caught. So you'll simply have to hold on to those memories. Don't go if you can't keep your camera in your purse. This isn't a photo opportunity. Despite the fact that admission is free, the museum is never overcrowded. Sungei Buloh Wetland Reserve. This flora and fauna reserve, designated as an ASEAN Heritage Park, is as wild as it gets in groomed Singapore. Mangroves, mudflats, ponds, and woodlands make up the 500 acres of land, which are home to a complex ecosystem of mudskippers, crabs, water snakes, monitor lizards, otters, and the occasional crocodile. It's also a popular destination for birders, as it's a globally recognized migratory bird site that's part of the East Asian Australasian Shorebird Site Network. Despite its remoteness, the routes are quite flat and the area is relatively easy to navigate. East Coast Road. Strolling through the East Coast Road area is likely the best way to get a sense of Singapore, literally and figuratively. Colorful heritage shophouses sit side to shoulder along this bustling, 2-mile length, one of Singapore's first defined roadways, offering a personality-packed backdrop for pictures. Even better, they're home to some of the island's top eateries, including 328 Katong Laksa, which serves the island's namesake dish, as well as a few museums and shops representing Peranakan, or Straits Chinese, culture, which is an important part of the local identity. The neighborhood is also close to East Coast Park where, you can go for a coastal promenade to burn off the calories you'll undoubtedly ingest. Click on the link in the description to discover more things to do in Singapore. Find recommendations from locals, the best hotels, restaurants and much more. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.